morning, everyone. Good evening and good afternoon to viewers from all walks of life. This is nikymus, and you're welcome to the channel of truth, enlightenment, freedom, and the channel of breaking empires free. If you are new on this channel, I talk about narcissism and narcissistic abuse. I talk about spirituality, and I talk about personal and self-development. And if any of that resonates with you, I invite you guys to join us, give us a like, share this video with friends, and you may subscribe if you haven't already. And for those that have always been with us, you are welcome back, and I thank you for your love and support. This video is going out to the guys who are looking for love. I don't know, love, relationships. It's a very big warning, guys, to be very careful, okay? You need to learn from the ones that have been there. So we guide you, okay? If you meet a person, take time. Be very patient. Don't worry about the time. Take time. Take as much time as you can. And understand those people. But one thing that you have to understand, you should try to understand. Try to ask them about the ex. Make sure, ladies and gentlemen, get a lot of information about the ex. I know they may not tell you everything because, these guys, they're very clever. So sometimes they will usually tell you only those things that you want to know, okay? So they will not usually tell you the whole story. But take some time to learn about their exes. If you hear any story and they tell you that they have got an ex who committed suicide, first put your brakes right there and wait. If you have been thinking about dating, whatever, going on a whatever dinner, put some brakes right there and wait. If that person tells you that there's an ex who is in a hospital somewhere, psychiatric hospital, put the brake right there, okay? Put some brakes. Ladies and gentlemen, put some brakes. I know the energy is too high in the beginning of those relationships, but put some brakes right there and wait. If the narcissist tells you that, okay, maybe you don't know that time they are narcissist, okay? If that person tells you, oh, there is this ex, when he was in the relationship, he was a drunkard, okay? He was an alcoholic, he was a druggie, he was an alcoholic, and he was using different substances. Put the brake right there and wait. Don't hurry about anything. Do not rush anything. Put your brakes right there. If they tell you that there's an ex who ended up in a psychiatric hospital, oh, we used to date, we were together for 7 years, then that person went crazy. They lost their mind. And they were pushed into a psychiatric hospital. Put your brakes right there. Now I'm giving you all the red flags, okay? And if you're talking about a person who mentions to you that, oh, you know what? There was this guy, he was a rich man. He had a lot of money. He had everything in order. He had these companies and everything, everything collapsed. And he went bankrupt. And they lost their house, they lost this, or they lost their homes. Put your brakes right there. That's a red flag. It may be sometimes the truth, okay? They may be saying the truth. But what am I saying that you should put a brake right there? Because you need some more information on that person. Now, I've had a lot of those things. The ex who passed away. Some ex went to the psychiatric hospital. Some ex became a drunkard. Some ex lost all their money. All those kind of stories. There are so many. The list can go on and on and on and on. But there's an ex somewhere, somehow rotting in pain. Now, let me tell you something about these narcissists. The narcissists, they have a spirit. Spirits of death and destruction, including so many different kinds of spirits. You guys can name so many of them. I'm just giving you an example. The narcissist has got a very dark spirits around them. Now, usually you will pay attention to these guys. If you ever notice your life, you've met someone and then it's been like 3 months, maybe 6 months, maybe 1 year. And then you're seeing something like you're starting to lose your sanity. It's like you're losing yourself. You're looking back in the years and you're thinking that, oh, actually, you was much more happier before you met this person, this man or this woman or whatever. You was much more happier back in the days. Now, all of a sudden, you are so frustrated. You're so disappointed. You're so stressed. You lost your jobs. Sometimes you're starting to see a lot of these illnesses coming in and out. You're struggling with something with your stomach. All of a sudden, there's something with your, you've got this stomach disorder. All of a sudden, your stomach is constipated. All of a sudden, you're developing these cancerous things in your stomach. Now, things are going west. And there's a person in your house. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to pay a close attention to those individuals. They are the problem. There is 98% or 99% chances that person you're dealing with is the problem. I did not know all these things before, ladies and gentlemen. I did not know all these details before. I had, in those days, I remember, a lot of stomach problems. Sometimes I would even have blood-stained poo when I go to the loo. I have to say it the way it is so that you guys can understand what is going on here. So, and eventually there was acne, and eventually there was memory loss, brain fog, and eventually there was depression, there was stress. A lot of dark things started happening in that time. And I did not know what the problem was. Ladies and gentlemen, upon awakening, I had to leave this individual and get away from them. And everything came back to me. Immediately I left this person, ladies and gentlemen, it was just a couple of months, maybe 2-3 months. I started healing. As I'm talking now, I have never had any problem since that time. And that's when I remember that. Oh, now I remember what the problem was. You know, narcissists have got a very dark energy. You know, it's a very big ball of dark energy. And let me tell you something about this narcissist. Let me tell you where this energy is coming from, which is even one of the most important part of this video. Let me tell you where this energy is coming from. The narcissist has got a very long list of victims behind them. They have destroyed their children. They have killed their pets. They have destroyed somebody's finances. They have destroyed their businesses. There's people who are lying in hospital because of them. So many different kinds of things have been happening to people around them. And what have they done? They have now dumped off these individuals and they have simply run off to somebody else to find another victim. They have not healed. They have not asked for forgiveness. They have not repented. They have simply run off like you never existed, and they have just jumped onto somebody new to continue the cycle all over again. There is things, ladies and gentlemen, you have got to be very careful with. When we're talking about these things, we know what we're talking about. You have got to listen to the people that have been there. They have destroyed people, and there's a lot of souls behind them that are crying for justice. There is people down in the graves. Their souls are crying for justice. Because there's a person that has been a part of their destruction, and now those people's souls, they are crying for justice. There's people in hospitals, they are crying for justice. Now, when you have destroyed somebody and when you have been a part of somebody's destruction, there is a wave of karma that is going to come back to you. It does not matter who you are a narcissist or not, you have done something to destroy someone. There's a wave of karma that is going to come back your way. But with a narcissist, it's intensive. That karma is very heavy, okay? Because remember that there are debts. If if somebody has taken their life because of you, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how you can pay that. I do not know what you can even do with yourself. So there's this wave of karma that is hunting the narcissist. So do you know the reason why these people, they move on very fast? Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know the reason why the narcissist moves on very, very fast? You know, very quickly, within 24 hours, they've already picked up someone from the street. And all of a sudden, they're in love. You know, a narcissist can fall in love within a couple of minutes. They just meet you today and tomorrow they love you already. That's the kind of energy they have, okay? Now, there is a lot of suffering souls behind them. And everybody wants justice. Everybody wants and is seeking justice. Now, that is when you're going to see a lot of this energy is now bouncing back and coming around to hit the narcissist. So the reason as to why you see you're with these individuals and you're struggling, things are not taking off, everything is breaking down, you're in hospitals, in and out of hospitals, you're suffering with everything, that is because you're involved. Now because you are within their energy, you're also actually paying the price for that karma. So you're rubbing off of these people's energy, and you're actually participating in their karma because they are supposed to receive that karma, okay? But because they have already run off to somebody else with a very good energy, sometimes they are actually dodging that karma. The karma will come anyway at some point in time. But the one that is a way for them to delay the karma, okay? Are you guys following this story? It's a way for them to delay the karma by running off to somebody new. You, the new victim. So that's why you see now when you're with them, everything starts to crumble. Finance is gone. Your life is gone. Your health is gone. Your businesses are gone. Your money is gone. Your jobs are gone. Your homes are gone. Your cars are gone. Everything is gone. You are now participating in the karma for the narcissist. That's the reason why I've told you in the beginning. When you are dating somebody, make sure, ask, ladies and gentlemen, do not be afraid to ask. Take your time. Ask the real problem. What happened to the ex? Let them tell you the story of the ex. In that story, you're going to start picking up. If you're a person who is highly intuitive, you're going to start adding up all these puzzles and you're going to see where the problem was. You're going to pick up on the problem and you're going to know it is most likely those individuals, they were the problem in the first place. So whatever they're telling you is a story. It's some kind of a story to make sure that, oh, you know, they want you to believe that they were the victims. You know? Oh, that person did me wrong and, you know, and all of a sudden they passed away. No, it doesn't happen like that. The narcissist is the problem. Those people, they have got a lot of different types of spirits, and those spirits are haunting them everywhere they go. They have got a very big ball of very dark energy around them. Ladies and gentlemen, you want to be free? Do not date this kind of individuals. Do not, let me repeat this, ladies and gentlemen, do not date any person you know that is most likely a narcissist. I could not blame you because you may not know. You may not have all the information because you see a lot of, quite a number of years ago, there was no information on these individuals, you know. It wasn't taught in schools. It wasn't taught in our churches. It wasn't taught in our families. Nobody knew about this thing. But now the information is coming out. So we tell you guys to know what you're doing. You are going to participate in those guys' karma. And you're going to tap into that energy. It's a very, very dark energy, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? So the narcissist, wherever they go, that karma is following them. They're going to a new relationship. They're pretending to be happy or whatever. You know, they've met this guy and everything seems nice. There's an energy that is following them. There's the karma that is following them. They have got karma on their backs. That karma is haunting them wherever they go. Now, if you are the person who is going to get involved with those individuals, without you knowing it, you are now the one going to participate in that karma. That's why you're suffering with some individuals. The moment you release those people and get them out of your life, ladies and gentlemen, your life will take off. Without even trying. Ladies and gentlemen, there's some things when you leave these people, your life is going to take off and you don't even have to try too hard. You know the reason why? Do you know the reason why your life takes off the moment you leave those guys? is because you have detached and cut the cords from a very, very toxic individual. That's it. So best believe, ladies and gentlemen, that these people, they have got spirits of death, destruction, diseases, lust, sicknesses, everything you can mention to know that the person is very destructive. Is the reason as to why you have participated unknowingly in that energy by being with that individual. So if this video resonates and you know what I'm talking about, let us know in the comment section below. You guys know that I do love and appreciate your support. You can book a session with me if you want to. You may donate to my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I'll catch you guys in my next one. Nikymus signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.